Let's get into Britney Spears. Now, Britney Spears must be having the time of her life in Mexico because she is drinking and smoking up on a plane, which is not allowed. Britney caused a scene on a private flight back from Mexico, and TMZ has obtained a photo of her on the jet. An emotional Britney has lotion or sunscreen slathered all over her right arm, and it appears she's speaking to a flight attendant. Her flight was last Thursday, and it was from Cabo San Lucas to LAX. One of the sources tell us that flight attendants were alarmed and ordered Britney to put out her cigarette, which she did. But then we were told that she was difficult, and when the plane landed at LAX, authorities gave her a warning. Britney's inner circle have told us that Britney's mental health struggles have been an ongoing issue in her daily life since getting out of the conservatorship. One source said that the judge went so Hollywood, ignoring all the medical reports in front of her and just bent to the Free Britney people outside the courthouse, which is pretty insane because I was one of those people outside that courthouse, and I hope that the judge did do the right thing. I do think freeing her is the right thing, but I hope that she's okay. Let's get into Jamie Foxx. So Jamie Foxx is making headlines because he's claiming that Diddy did not try to harm him. He's addressing the conspiracy that Sean Diddy Combs tried to unalive him in 2023 when he suffered a serious medical emergency and later confirmed it was a stroke. Here's a clip of one of Diddy's ex-bodyguards talking on Piers Morgan about the rumors of Diddy trying to target Jamie Foxx.
There have been rumors circulating online that Diddy may have poisoned Jamie Foxx, which caused his 2023 hospitalization. In his Netflix show, he compared Combs to the devil in revealing his near-death experience after a brain bleed and stroke. He said, I say this all the time. I saw the tunnel. I didn't see the light. It was hot in that tunnel. I thought, shit, have I gone to the wrong place? I looked up the end of the tunnel, and I thought I saw the devil saying, come on. Or was that Puffy? I'm effing around, but if that was Puffy, at a flaming bottle of Johnson. And no, I'm just kidding.
There was another weird moment where Jamie Foxx admitted that he did flip over one theory that doctors were trying to clone him but make him white so he could sell better overseas, while he was hopped up on a mix of doctor-prescribed drugs. Jamie recalled, I was sitting in the hospital bed and these B-word mother effers are trying to clone me, and then I saw me walk into the room but I'm white, so I see the white me, is what he says. He said he even confronted his psychiatrist over the theory, arguing, I saw you trying to get the white mother effing Jamie Foxx and it isn't going to happen. He remembered his psychiatrist ordering the doctors to lower his dosage of pain medicine in response. This report claims that Jamie realizes believing in such a conspiracy theory is a little bit out there, but in his defense, he was heavily sedated. It looks like he was on Oxycontin, Dilatin, and morphine, so quite a cocktail. Jamie, who has distanced himself from Diddy amid the serious allegations, was hospitalized in April 2023 due to a brain bleed. Ouch. So it is interesting that he's coming out with these stories. Like Justin Bieber came out with a story about Diddy saying, no, I was not a victim of Diddy. Now we've got Jamie Foxx coming out and saying he was not a victim of Diddy. I wonder if these celebrities could be possibly paying to get a statement out there to try to make Diddy not seem like he's that bad of a guy. Let's get into Chris Brown. Last episode, we talked about how Chris Brown was locked up, but now he is free. The judge signed off on a release from jail, paving the way for him to begin his world tour in a few weeks. The judge ordered Chris to pay $5 million in British pounds as a security fee to the court, which translates to about $6.7 million. We don't know the detail of his bail conditions, but we are keeping an eye on him. And it seems like Chris has been welcomed with warm arms because Justin Bieber, like I said in the beginning of this episode, welcomed him home. I really don't know why Justin wants to associate himself with Chris Brown, but again, I don't know why Justin does a lot of what he's doing nowadays. Now, I don't know what the difference between Diddy and Chris Brown are nowadays because Chris Brown has gotten into so much trouble that I don't know when his day will come. I mean, looking at his supporters though, people do not care.
The way that y'all are obsessed with Chris Brown and y'all uphold him in his bullshit really needs to be studied because it just baffles me how you can support someone who don't like dark-skinned women, who have had so much anger towards other people and beating up other people and hitting other people upside the head with God knows what, done beat on women, and y'all still go and support him.
Let's get into Jussie Smollett. So a few months ago, we did a deep dive on Jussie and how he pretty much faked a hate crime against himself. He actually owed over $1 million to the city because of the investigation that ensued and all the resources they used, but it looks like he got out of that by donating $50,000 to a charity. The city had filed a civil lawsuit against him seeking restitution for the expense of the 2019 investigation. Although he'd been convicted of 5 felonies for the hoax in 2021, it looks like the Supreme Court overturned his conviction last year. He did a plea deal that made him just do a little bit of community service and surrender $10,000. So he got out of that pretty easily. So Jussie's walking away with no criminal charges, a tax write-off for his charitable donation, and it looks like he just has to eat that $120K that cost the investigation. Case closed. Thank you for watching this clip from the Let's Get Into It podcast. To view the full episode, visit the link listed below.